What's up, my little otters? It's Mr. Otterful bringing you a brand new gameplay slash commentary. In this game, it's a really good game. I went about 66 and 12, not from my perspective, but overall as a team. My friend went about 74 and 2. They had other friends of mine doing really good, but it's a good game overall. And I wanted to show you guys. I want to talk about some stuff. What I want to talk about today is weapon variations in Advanced Warfare. In this game, you see me using a KF5. It's an enlisted weapon variant on the KF5. I forgot exactly what it's called, but I'm gonna try to do a class setup on the KF5 that I'm using. It's a really good gun. I just destroy with it. But I want to talk about weapon variations because in this game, I feel like the normal guns that you get off the beginning just completely suck compared to the weapon variations in the game. And if you're not using a weapon variant, I feel like if you're using the same exact gun as someone else, you're gonna get beat out more than half of the time. And it's just in the game, I feel like the weapon variants, I know, you know, you're supposed to randomly get those weapon variants, but you can be a really good player and be really unlucky and get no good weapon variants on a gun that you're really good with, and get some good weapon variants and some sucky guns, and you can be just a horrible player at the game and get some, elite weapon variants. If you know what those are, the weapon variants go from enlisted, professional, and then elite. That's how it goes. But let's say you have the regular weapon. Let's say like a KF5. Let's say if you have the regular KF5 and someone else has an or an elite KF5, just whatever, and they have more damage, more fire rate, more accuracy, and something low on something else. But if their weapon variant's better than yours, you're gonna get beat out probably 9 times out of 10 because of their weapon variant. And if you don't have weapon variants in this game, if you don't have a good weapon variant for whatever gun you're using, you are going to get outright just destroyed. My KF5, my weapon variant for the KF5, it has more fire rate, and it has, I think it's +2 on the fire rate, and then -1 on the damage. In this game, I've seen some other YouTubers, they've put up some videos. Some important things in this game to focus on as far as stats wise, you have your fire rate, your damage. These are sort of in order of what you should be looking at. Fire rate, damage, accuracy, mobility and handling, not really something you should be worried about too much. More important, you should really be focusing on fire rate, damage, and accuracy. Mobility and handling, they're really not something that is crazy you should be worried about. A real big thing, fire rate and damage, because there are some attachments that boost up accuracy and you do better. You're not gonna have rapid fire and everything, so fire rate, of course, the big thing, and damage. There's not a lot of things that are gonna boost up your damage. On my KF5, it's a monster. You see, if you use the KF5, you've already noticed that this KF5 shoots a lot quicker. And with the KF5, it actually, the first 5 shots of the KF5 do more damage. So as far as the damage downgrade on this weapon variant that I have, it's really not going to affect it too much because of those 5 first bullets that do extra damage. So you just got to look at the weapon and see how that weapon variant works, either with or against the weapon. And you really should be looking at those weapon variants. You should be trying to get a good weapon variant depending on what gun it is. Seeing what guns you use most, and if you can get a weapon variant on that gun, use it. because I can tell you now, weapon variant's gonna do a lot better versus a regular weapon. And you gotta grind it out, because weapon variants you're gonna get from supply drops. Supply drops, they are random. If you know, me and my friends, we try to figure it out how, just how you get a supply drop. It's usually at the beginning of the game, almost always at the beginning of the game. We've tried to see, you can get it from either dying, you can get it from a streak. You know, it's really random, and then we don't know, because as far as me and my friends are trying to figure it out, it's usually always the first people on the kill feed, whether you're dying or trying to get a kill. And it's really weird. If you're getting kills, usually a 3-kill streak or so will get you the supply drop. And then sometimes you might get it through 1 kill. Or if you die, you can get some kills. And then you're not even the first. Some of the first 3 people, you could be, you know, maybe you could have survived a while and then die sometime a little bit farther into the game, and you're still gonna get the supply drop. So I feel like either it's randomly picked before the game is completely started and you've just been chosen to get a supply drop, or it's something really weird and it's just really random, and I don't know. I don't think anyone else knows how to get a supply drop, how it's really how you get it, but for sure, if I ever figure it out, I will definitely make a video on it, because it's pretty crazy on just supply drops overall. So that's basically what I wanted to talk about today, weapon variants. If you have any questions about weapon variants, just post some questions in the comments. I'll try to answer them as well as I can. But yeah guys, thank you. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and a comment. And peace.